A NewsX exclusive investigation. A toxic plant at Okhla being blamed for 3 deaths.
This letter exclusively with NewsX shows how Jairam Ramesh has passed the buck. But the biggest danger from the plant is the release of the chemicals known as dioxins. These chemicals are known to disrupt the endocrine glands and the workings of the reproductive system.
The Delhi CM wakes up.
Those concerns will be addressed as soon as we can. We've already got a group of scientists looking into it.
NewsX, going beyond the headlines.
राजकीय शिशु सदन आज अपने बदहाली के लिए परेशान। बच्चे 69, कमरे सिर्फ 4। इन बच्चों ने कोई अपराध नहीं किया, पर जीवन अपराधी की तरह बिता रहे हैं।
We must get the flyover dual carriageway extended from here to Munedka. If that doesn't happen, the problems of Basant Vihar will remain. This is the main point that has come out to all the conversations.
Speak Out India, at these times on NewsX.
Now we are live at the epicenter of these protests right here at Jantar Mantar, where Anna Hazare for the last 48 hours or more has been continuing his fast unto death. In fact, there's some breaking news coming in at this point in time on this story.
That's right. In fact, the Prime Minister, it seems, according to sources, he's just said that he'll be constituting a committee now to look into all points that were put forth by Anna Hazare, to form a committee that will take into account all those contentious points that were being debated about this as we speak, even as Anna Hazare continues his fast unto death. It does seem that his technique over here is coming out with some sort of results.
Absolutely. That breaking news coming in on NewsX at this point in time at around 10:20 in the night. The wheels are in motion in order to end this impasse, which is really turning out to be one between Anna Hazare and the government. We're hearing that the Prime Minister is constituting a group of ministers to look into his demands. That's the breaking news coming in today. And also there's been high drama that we've seen as far as Sharad Pawar goes. Sana, we've seen earlier in the day about how Sharad Pawar said that he would step down provided Anna Hazare in fact calls off his hunger fast.
That's right, but after that we did know how he decided to step down from the GOM that was formed to look into the formation of the Jan Lokpal bill. Here's all that unfolded today.
शरद पवार जो कमेटी पर है, ये शरद पवार खुद ही अभी इतना जमीनों को घपला किया है। मैं देता हूं ना प्रूफ शरद पवार का, और उसको कमेटी पर नियुक्त किया। क्या भ्रष्टाचार को ब्रेक लगाएंगे ऐसे मंत्री?
The jibe, and a day later, the response. Anna Hazare knows he is justified in his reservations about Sharad Pawar being a part of the GOM vetting the Lokpal bill aimed at curbing corruption. Pawar's kin are said to be involved in reality projects on 2G accused Shahid Balwa. Once he even flew to Dubai with Balwa on his private plane. Pawar facilitated a tax waiver for the ICC, of which he is the president, for the just concluded World Cup. He is accused of involvement in the IPL bidding process. Abdul Karim Telgi named Pawar in the stamp paper scam. Pawar is also said to be involved in controversial development projects in Lavasa. Hours before Pawar resigned on his own, the Congress was in a bind over Hazare's demand to oust Pawar. Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan was clearly evasive.
I can't comment on what he says. I can't comment on everything that he says. I'll only tell you what I spoke to.
The Maratha strongman has fought and won many a battle with rival politicians. This time, he clearly feels the heat. Bureau Report, NewsX.
Even as high drama unfolded over there with Sharad Pawar stepping down from the EGOM, we had Anna Hazare reacting to that. He said he was not happy with him just stepping out of the GOM, but he wanted him to step down as the minister. Let's listen in.
इस्तीफा दिया है, लेकिन वास्तव में वो कमेटी गलत बनाई थी सरकार ने। सिर्फ जनता को बहकाव में लाने के लिए वो कमेटी का कोई मतलब नहीं था। और शरद पवार ने तो सिर्फ इस्तीफा दिया है, वो कमेटी का दिया है। वो तो मिनिस्टर का भी इस्तीफा देना चाहिए। अपनी जिम्मेदारी को संभालकर जिम्मेदारी को संभालकर
मुझे यही
नैतिक मूल्य समझकर ये शरद पवार को मैं बहुत पुराना।
And this, what you see, is India against corruption. People over here, along with Anna Hazare, sleeping here, continuing their fast.
Absolutely, Sana. They're from all over the country. People from Cochin, from Andhra Pradesh, from Haryana. We spoke to people from Pune, from Maharashtra well, from all walks of life. Of course, it's a late hour, nearing 10:30, so many of them resting now, as one might imagine, after that long day. But there are others who've spent an entire day at work, but have still chosen to come here to come in solidarity, to give his or her voice in order to show their voices in support of India against corruption.
Yeah, Anna is an iconic figure, and we all are here to tell him he's not one. We are all Anna Hazares. I only appeal to the whole country. The way we came out when India won the ICC World Cup, we all came and we celebrated that. We should all come out and give the same amount of support to Anna Hazare. He's doing it for us. He's doing for our next generation.
Right, we'll get a word in fact with your son. You've also come in here with your dad. Your dad's been working late. You probably worked or went to college. So why are you here tonight?
Definitely, in evening when he came back from the office, we were discussing about this topic, and we definitely were not able to sit at home peacefully, so we all gathered together, and we all the way came from Gurgaon only to support Anna Hazare.
And they were sure to be a part of the support completely for the time till he is here. They promised us to be here for each and every part with their own individual finances also.
And people there clearly coming out in strong support, and I hear each of them having something to say.
इस देश की जनता चाहती है कि ईमानदार लोग देश को ईमानदार बनाने के लिए ईमानदारी भरा बिल बनाएं, और इसमें जो है इस छोटी सी बात के लिए इस देश के ईमानदार प्रधानमंत्री को क्या आपत्ति होनी चाहिए? क्यों उन्होंने जो है अन्ना हजारे का जीवन दांव पर लगा रखा है? उनको यह समझ लेना चाहिए कि इस देश ने जब भी राजा और संत में से चुनाव करना पड़ा है तो हमेशा संत का ही चुनाव किया है.
Absolutely, and in fact, the entire nation, people watching should applaud. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, Sana.
That's a common sentiment, and most people would agree with that.
It's something that we will continue right here at NewsX. Thanks so much for joining us right here.
As we go, here's a story that we leave you with, which really sums up the whole campaign that's going on at this point in time. Alistair, with that, let's just wrap up this bulletin. Thanks
for your company right here. That's goodbye from me, Sana, and Alistair, and the rest of the people here joined India against corruption.
Getting you the hottest and coolest in showbiz. That's entertainment. Next on Music.
And that's Zoot. There's no word called Zoot. Okay, gotta go. We'll continue tomorrow. Hello? Dude, want a Zoot? Yeah, a Zoot sounds cool.
She Zoots.
Check it out.
Stay a step ahead with the new MTS Pulse from HTC. Separate channels for voice and data for faster downloads and browsing only on the MTS network.
The IPL is back with all the glamour, drama, action and loads of aggression. Catch all the IPL action right here. Join Javagal Shrina and Ayaz Naiman on Clash of the Titans, starting 8th of April at these times on NewsX.
Is brought to you by MTS. Stay ahead with the new MTS Pulse from HTC. MTS, a step ahead. And IIPM ranked amongst top 5 B schools in India and #1 in global exposure.
She was advised to be taken to ICU at 7:30 and she was received at post-operative at 8:30. 1 long hour in shifting.
India is one of the very few countries in the world where there is no law governing the hospital.
डॉक्टरों की लापरवाही से मेरी बच्ची की ये हालत हुई।
रात में 11:30 बजे करीब कहते हैं कि इसको खाना खिला दो, कल करेंगे सीजन। रात में 11:30 बजे खाना कहाँ से लगा?
Watch death by error at these times on NewsX.
Passion, aggression, obsession, and lots of adrenaline on NewsX Sports at these times on NewsX.
Technology is constantly surprising you. We just make sure it will be for the best. Gadget reviews, technology updates on Tech and You. At these times on NewsX.
This weekend on Our Talk will be a fantastic visual and musical treat. We'll have well-known Bharatanatyam dancer Geeta Chandran with us. Geeta, what are you going to show us?
Probably this dance of Shiva, the beautiful world of Krishna.
And what about something contemporary?
Well, some beautiful love poetry which went wrong. Don't forget to catch me in Art Talk.
At these times on NewsX.
Flashback to the magic of Indian cinema. The timeless stories. Stars that take your breath away. Powerful melodies. The fashion, the style, the craze. Relive the captivating moments of the silver screen on Flashback. At these times on NewsX.
Crossing continents to events that have shaped your world.
I will not allow terrorists to plot against the American people.
Coming to you every weekend from Singapore to London and New Delhi. Wrapping up the week in 30 minutes. The world at this time on NewsX.
A NewsX exclusive investigation. A toxic plant at Okla being blamed for 3 deaths.
This letter exclusively with NewsX shows how Jairam Ramesh has passed the buck. But the biggest danger from the plant is the release of the chemicals known as dioxins. These chemicals are known to disrupt the endocrine glands and the workings of the reproductive system.
The Delhi CM wakes up.
Those concerns will be addressed as soon as we can. We've already got a group of scientists looking into it.
NewsX, going beyond the headlines.
She was advised to be taken to ICU at 7:30 and she was received at post-operative at 8:30. 1 long hour in shifting.
India is one of the very few countries in the world where there is no law governing the hospital.
डॉक्टरों की लापरवाही से मेरी बच्ची की ये हालत हुई।
रात में 11:30 बजे करीब कहते हैं कि इसको खाना खिला दो, कल करेंगे सीजन। रात में 11:30 बजे खाना कहाँ से लगा?
Watch death by error at these times on NewsX.
The moment you enter this Himalayan kingdom, you start gaining altitude, and that can be quite challenging for both the driver as well as his machine. Very difficult to go on the stages because some of the stages are uphill, so the air-fuel ratio is not matching, so we have a lot of power lag. We've had a fantastic time traveling the length and breadth of this country. There probably is no better way to experience the beauty of this wonderful country.
Living cars at these times on NewsX.
Hi everyone, we're back with all that spicy and juicy squeeze just for you from Tinseltown as we bring you that entertainment. I'm Gitanjali Prasad and I'm going to take you through all that's buzzing in Bollywood and Hollywood. Now let's begin with what Rani Mukherjee is doing. When is she going to tie the knot? Well,
That one question is as tricky as when is Salman Khan going to tie the knot? Now don't get any ideas here. We are merely trying to figure out